Hey there, I'm Felicia from Compass Land USA with another land blog video to share with you today. So today we're going to look at the 3 reasons why land should be your first Charlotte County, Florida real estate investment. So there are actually 5 reasons, but the first 2 are incredibly obvious. It would feel almost like a bit cheap to just make a post and video about those 2. So we'll do 5 total. First 2 are freebies. So it's a simple fact that there just won't be more land than there already is, right? Maybe in the metaverse, but not not out in the real 3D world. The supply is limited, and because population is just increasing, land will always be in demand, making it an excellent investment. Land offers various investment opportunities from single family to multifamily, commercial, agricultural, even land for infrastructure. Depending on the type of land you're interested in and in the location, land is generally much more affordable than a developed property. Just try to remember that no matter what kind of real estate you're buying, location is the first key to success, followed closely by the price. And those are the 2 obvious freebie important factors that any real estate investor always starts with. There are approximately 1.9 billion acres in the mainland US. Of that, only 2% is actually used for urban areas. So that's about 3.8 million acres. Now, inside of that 2% lives almost 83% of the total population of the United States. So 82.66% of the total population lives inside 2% of the total landmass. You can see in the chart that this trend is not changing. Even with the pandemic exodus, I don't really think this trend will change. Sure, people are leaving big cities like San Francisco, New York, but they're moving to other urban areas like Austin or Miami. They're not moving to a village in Idaho with a population of 200 people. They're moving to other smaller urban areas, but still urban. So what does this tell you? Location is crucial for real estate investments. Everyone knows this. You hear it all the time. Once you see the numbers and the data laid out in front of you, it's very hard to ignore. So this, again, was an obvious one, but still very important to reiterate. Great news here is that Florida fits the bill for the location requirement. I'll say that again. Florida fits the bill for the location requirement. The population and net migration for Florida has been growing steadily. Over the past 10 years, the population of Florida has grown by almost 15%. More and more people are relocating, retiring to Florida. Charlotte County in particular is a great spot to invest because it's not as competitive as other areas. And I'm looking at you, Miami. It's not as competitive as other areas in Southwest Florida, but it still enjoys population and economic growth. Once you have the general location ironed down, you can get macro with it and look at specific subdivisions, neighborhoods, or other custom areas. And here's a pro tip for you. You can use free data and tools such as the 2020 Census and the Census Flow Mapper to help you figure out what locations you should be examining. Drilling down a bit deeper, once you have the general location, you need to make sure you've done your homework. You need to make certain that the land is accessible and that there will be utilities or that someone can bring in utilities and have that option. You also want to be sure that the owner can use it for the purposes intended, considering zoning laws and possible environmental protections that could be of an issue. So now with the obvious out of the way, I'll jump to the 3 supporting reasons why land should be your first Charlotte County, Florida real estate investment. First one is time. Because you are just beginning your investment journey, you have time for the land, a reliable investment that is always in demand, to increase its value over the years. This steady rise in value is one of the reasons why land should be your first Charlotte County real estate investment. If you purchase in a good location for the right price, you could turn a tidy profit within as little as a decade. For example, if you look at the chart from realtor.com, you'll see that the past 4 years, the median list price for real estate in Florida has gone up. Sure, there have been dips and fluctuations, but the overall trend has been onwards and upwards. Unfortunately, buildings do depreciate over time, right? They need maintenance, they fall apart, they fall out of style, meaning they decrease in value as time passes unless they're very well maintained. So when property values have increased, while it may seem this represents the actual value of the buildings, what these numbers are telling you is that it's the land they sit on that's worth more because of the location. Developers will buy real estate because of the location, right? And if the building is awful and outdated, they'll just tear it down and put up a new one. I mean, that doesn't bother them. They're buying it for the spot. Competition is another supporting reason. So while the housing market condition is no secret, you don't typically hear reports about a boom in the land market. This lack of competition is another of the reasons why land should be your first Charlotte County real estate investment. Because the competition is currently low, there's no need to worry about bidding wars. And we're seeing that happening a lot right now in the housing market. There's tons of bidding wars, and that pushes the sale price above the market value. So depending on your plans and budget, you can begin building your real estate portfolio and pathway to an passive income in your retirement years with an extremely modest investment. Competition is low now, but it could always go up. If you're planning to get into Florida real estate, you may not want to wait. A recent study published by the University of Florida estimates that if growth of this pace continues, by 2070, more than a third of the state will be developed. So you can see the differences in the development. The red sprawl and the dark areas, are protected. So the red sprawl is development. The dark green areas are protected. So you can see we're kind of running out of room here. The third and last reason is it's simple. Undeveloped land is relatively simple to own, which is a great reason why it should be of your first Charlotte County, Florida real estate investment. You don't have to worry about all the different hats you have to wear as a landlord, and there are generally little to no maintenance costs. Your investment in land is secured by the state of the land in its natural form, and no one can steal that from you by picking it up and walking away. You don't have any mortgage payments, and you'll typically pay very little in insurance and taxes. Often the transaction can be virtual, with advances in technology making it even easier. So you could be sitting in California or in Texas and be investing in land in Southwest Florida, no problem. Okay, and if that's something you want to do, you're sitting in your home in Dallas, you want to purchase land in Florida, give us a call. We can help you with that. We'll walk you through it in just a few steps. We can help you find the perfect piece of land and help you begin building a real estate portfolio and growing your investment business. Whether you are looking for just one property or you want to kind of jumpstart and hit that real estate mogul status and buy lots of large parcels, you can talk to us at Compass Land USA about our steady inventory of the best land available in Charlotte County. We know how important communication is. That's why at Compass Land USA, we are happy to help answer any questions that you might have about the land buying process, concerns about financing, or any other hurdles you might face with no obligation. So give us a call today at 313-349-0434. We're here to help, so use us. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get all of our land blog video and custom property tour videos.